a ton, Philly. In fact, most of their games are of the low-scoring variety. Tobias Harris in the key, wanted to go up and under, maybe even through Gabriel.
That was good discipline by Gabriel.
It really was. Now, wearing number 1 because, of course, number 13 is retired. The great Wilt Chamberlain. Stu, remember the last time these two teams played? LeBron didn't play, but AD did. And AD basically outplayed Embiid that night.
AD had one of his better games of the year, or his best game of the year, especially defensively.
And Stanley Johnson, the next 9 on the road for Philly, including tonight.
And I'm talking about the defense. When you look times in a row, they've given up 50% or better from the field.
Yeah, I mean, the late game the other night, the Lakers also had 34 assists, but again, as Stu just mentioned, 52% by the Cavs as Russ goes in and finishes with the left-handed later because all of those teams, or 2 of those teams, were playing. Now Reeves, the reverse layup. Good play by Gabriel. Oh, Dwight came down the middle with 2 big steps and lost the handle. Johnson finally for the Lakers from the outside.
A very fortunate play there as Dwight
goes, man, I wish it was anybody but K-Love. But so be it. It was one of the highlights of the year. And that's our All-State Mayhem moment as Dwight was unable to throw it down a moment ago, which would have been a great highlight for the Lakers. 1 for 9 to start the game for Philly until Joel Embiid hits.
Get the ball inside to our MVP.
Second in points right now, Joel Embiid. Alone on the wing. Westbrook, good flash that time by Dwight, and he scores.
It was a nice.
But of course, everyone here disappointed. But the point made by taken by Embiid with the handle. Now the left wing side, 3-pointer, and Philadelphia's got the lead.
Defense to offense. Got out in early.
7 years, came back, settled in the Seattle area. Here he is, went to Washington for 4 years, no defense at the rim, and Harden takes advantage.
Well, Dwight was back there, but he was so concerned about the lob to Embiid that he just allowed James Harden to just waltz down and lay it in.
Austin Reeves looks to attack. Boy, they left him momentarily. You're not going to get it through Embiid. Not that way, at least.
Not when you show him the ball that early.
Joel 10th in the NBA in blocks.
Another look at that basket by James Harden. Look at Dwight. He's there, but he's worried about the lob or the pass to Embiid, so he just stays back, and easy layup for Mr. Harden.
You know, and for good reason. You know, you always think about the Beard as being one of the great scorers, and he certainly is. But right now, he's currently second in the NBA in assists. Rise fire from 3. Carmelo's got another rebound. Quickly now to Reeves. Reeves who's just played well all year long. Really establishing himself during the preseason. To the free throw line goes Stanley Johnson. Doesn't want anything to do with the 15-foot jump shot.
They're so concerned about getting it to Carmelo that the clock is winding down on him.
Oh, Augustine, nice play. And he gets bailed out. You know, they thought he traveled, but he saw Thibault in the air, and he just went right into him.
And he also is not in the act of shooting, they're saying. This is a really strange scenario here, where he got Thibault in the air and looked like he was going to just elevate to shoot, and they say no.
Ray Acosta, Brent Barnaky, Sean Wright. Those are our 3 officials here tonight. George Niang comes into the game from Iowa State. Same school as THT. There he is trying to guard Augustine. What a game he had the other night. Didn't miss a shot. Dwight lays it up and in. That's good interior passing.
Good job by Stanley of going baseline and recognizing that Joel was coming over to make the easy pass.
Again, DJ was 7 for 7 and 6 for 6 from 3. Embiid underneath. Dwight was there, but a foul's going to be called, and back to the free throw line for Joel Embiid.
Another look at that play where DJ goes baseline, sees Stanley, and Stanley notices that Embiid's in front of him. So, Dwight, you got to be open. And he is.
Technical foul on Dwight Howard.
I don't know why he was arguing that call. From this angle, it looked like he definitely smacked Embiid on the arm.
And that's his second personal foul. Team fouls 3 for the Lakers, 2 for Philly.
Well, he's headed to the sideline after the technical foul shot, I'm sure, because Gabriel's back up, although Gabriel Oh, if he's coming in for Dwight, he's going to have his hands really full because he doesn't have a whole lot in his back pocket for big, strong Joel Embiid.
Yeah, certainly it's going to be Gabriel, Monk, Augustine, Johnson, and Anthony who are going to be on the floor for the Lakers. Joel free throw shooting this year for the big fella, real good. 82.2%. Of course, he gets there a lot. Practice makes perfect almost, and on cue he misses.
That's his second miss to start the game. He's 1 out of 3 as Malik and Gabriel come into the game.
And an old friend on the floor, former champion here in Los Angeles in the bubble, Danny Green.
Still able to knock down the three-point shot, so they better not leave him.
Danny Green, who has won a championship with 3 different franchises, the Spurs, the Raptors, and the Lakers. Danny Green, Stu, you mentioned he can hit the three, shooting about 36.5% from downtown this year. Got 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Lakers are down by 3. Trying to win back-to-back games for the first time since January. That's how long that drought has been. Johnson in there. We're tied at 14. Yes, sir.
That time Joel did not want to come out and play him, and he knocks down the perimeter jumper.
So it's Stanley's game to start perfect. He's 3 for 3. Harden gets to the rim. They're tapping around. Here come the running Lakers. Augustine, Monk, 1 bounce dribble, 4 rhythm. Got to get a bounce, and he gets just that.
He got a very fortunate front bounce.